In today's show, insane Bitcoin price consolidation means $48,000 is the new Bitcoin support level. That's right. As Jan and Jan points out, the amount of consolidation Bitcoin has seen since January is unreal. It really allowed fundamentals to catch up and indicators to reset. Looks like $48,000 is the new $35,000 now. I'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. Also, Ethereum just hit a new all-time high, almost touching $2,000 for the first time in history. And Tim Draper just tweeted 250,000 by the end of 2022. Just 5x from here. Looking a lot more likely than when I made the initial prediction 3 years ago. Hashtag Bitcoin. And speaking of Bitcoin price predictions, Max Kaiser says, I'm raising my short-term Bitcoin price target from $65,000 to $77,000 based on growing supply. Shock issues as coins are removed from exchanges. My 2021 target of $220,000 remains. Also breaking news, BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world, they have over $7 trillion in assets under management, confirmed they're starting to get into Bitcoin. That's right. Also in today's episode, Motley Fool is adding Bitcoin to its 10x portfolio and has a $500,000 price target for the king of all crypto. As you can see right here, financial and investment advisory giant, the Motley Fool, has announced it will invest $5 million into Bitcoin with the expectation that it will rise to $500,000. And as you can see in their tweet, we've got big news. We're buying $5 million in Bitcoin on our balance sheet. That's right. $5 million. In today's show, I'll be discussing why this is and sharing all the highlights. Also, we'll be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and most all the major altcoins are in the green. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right. And turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And before I kick off today's show, today's episode is brought to you by our sponsor, BlockFi, the leading provider of financial products and services for crypto investors. Here's where you can put your crypto to work and get up to a $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $25 or more. All you need to do is click the link right down below. It'll take you here. Then click this yellow button, which says sign up. And you'll notice that the referral code is already pre-populated for you to take advantage of this bonus. Now, one of the products that they offer is crypto-backed loans. You ever wonder how you can access fiat without selling your crypto? Well, look no further. Crypto-backed loans allow you to access liquidity without selling by using your crypto as collateral. You can unlock up to 50% of the value of such assets in US dollars. We can fund you the same day that we receive your collateral, and they have interest rates as low as 4.5%, which is pretty sweet. They also pay interest on your crypto. Bitcoin, they're paying out 6%, and on USDT, 9.3%. So what are you waiting for? Take advantage of BlockFi today. Click the link below and get up to a $250 crypto bonus, and let's start stacking those stats. Shall we? All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. We just hit another all-time high, surpassing $52,500. I'm your host, JV. We have a lot to discuss, so let's dive right in, shall we? Bitcoin has seen unreal price consolidation since the start of February 2021, and fundamental support is now at $48,000. That's right. According to on-chain monitoring resource, Glassnode Analytics, the second month of the year has been a formative period for Bitcoin like no other. That's right. Say goodbye to a $35,000 Bitcoin because that was so last month. Discussing the current state of the Bitcoin network, co-founders Jan and Jan said that many price indicators have been allowed a reset in February. That's right. Checking out their tweet right here. The amount of consolidation Bitcoin has seen since January is unreal. It really allowed fundamentals to catch up and indicators to reset. Looks like $48,000 is the new $35,000 now, and this is coming to you from Glassnode Analytics. As you can see right here on your screen, the buoyant perspective adds fuel to the bulls, hoping that $50,000, a level Bitcoin took for the first time this week, will form a solid foundation without a major correction. That's right, we hope this 50K resistance flips into a solid support, and despite wobbling around the 50K mark, any drops were quickly bought up, indicating solid buyer support in place at the higher levels, regardless of the pace of price gains or any negative external narrative surrounding Bitcoin. Checking out this tweet from Willy Woo, he wrote, I see Yan and Jan saying price discovery showing up strong support at $48,000. Previously $35,000, both from volume traded on-chain and exchanges. And he also tweeted right here, under capital flow models, it would take a black swan to break $36,000 on a daily close. Never going to see $20,000 again, LOL. And he predicts with his top cap model a $200,000 plus Bitcoin price, and he says that is conservative. That's right. He described Bitcoin's current position as being in the middle phase of a bull market. Now, also, we have Michael Saylor, who says no more 80% pullbacks. That was the past. In a new interview he did with Saifedean Ammous on the Bitcoin Standard podcast, Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy, claimed that Bitcoin would not see another 80% price pullback like in 2018. He shares, the volatility is not the same. If you look at the drawdowns, they're not the same, he told Ammous. Like when Bitcoin ran up to $40,000 and traded back down to $30,000, that was a 25% retracement, not an 80% retracement. That's right, because times are different from 2017. We're definitely in a different market and things are looking more solid than ever. And as Cointelegraph reported, MicroStrategy plans to purchase another $900 million of Bitcoin in the short term as per an announcement this week. And they'll do that by borrowing money with virtually 0% interest. And we already know that their initial Bitcoin investment, when they put $500 million into the king of all crypto, has returned billions in gains. So how many other corporate CEOs are going to follow this strategy? Now, also breaking news, Ethereum just hit a new all-time high near $2,000. As analysts say, the 2021 bull run is different. That, my friend, is a fact. And before I break down the latest from Tim Draper, Max Kaiser with their most up-to-date Bitcoin price predictions, as well as breaking news that BlackRock is about to dabble into the king of all crypto, as well as Motley Fool adding Bitcoin to its 10x portfolio with a $500,000 price target. First, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin in the green, up 1%, trading above $51,500. Yesterday, we touched about $52,500. Ethereum almost hit $2,000. It's still up 4% for the day, trading above $1,900. We had BNB breaking out like a mofo, up 34%, now trading at about $188. Polkadot in the green, Chainlink in the green. As you can see, most of the major altcoins are currently pumping. Now let's discuss Ether real quick, shall we? Ether hit a fresh all-time high nearing $2,000 for the first time on February 18th as momentum returned to trading. That's right, ETH set sights on $2,000. Data from Cointelegraph Markets and TradingView showed Ethereum coming within 4% of the $2,000 barrier on Thursday. And after spending much of February trading sideways with modest upward momentum, the largest altcoin reawakened this week. And in a fresh market update, analyst Michael Van de Poppe forecasts a potential breakout to $2,200 should the bulls successfully tackle $2,000. That's the price mark to keep your eyes out on. He's quoted sharing right here. However, once again, quite a tricky breakout. So you basically have to watch that zone at $1,820. A failure of support would in turn bring $1,400 back into play. This potentially coming if Bitcoin also sees a correction from near all-time highs of its own, Van de Poppe added. And as Cointelegraph reported, Ether's gains have outstripped Bitcoin in 2021 with year-to-date gains of 164% versus around 85% for Bitcoin. How many of you are bullish on Ethereum, and how high do you think Ether will climb by the end of this year? I know I've seen Michael Van de Poppe predict a $10,000 Ethereum price, but I'd love to know your prediction in the comments right down below. And before I break down the latest from Tim Draper, Max Kaiser, Cameron Winklevoss, as well as Motley Fool adding Bitcoin to its 10x portfolio with a $500,000 Bitcoin price target in mind, let's first take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, which virtually touched 1.6 trillion yesterday, which is a new all-time high. And right now there's 139 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, with the current Bitcoin dominance sitting at 61%. And the current Bitcoin market cap almost crossed that big 1 trillion, currently sitting at $957 billion. Now checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have Binance Coin surging still like a mofo, up 30% for the day, trading at $186 and up 51% for the week. We have Bancor up 30%, trading at $5. Pancake Swap up almost 28%, trading at $11.64. And Venus up almost 27%, trading at $69. Now let's check out the latest tweet from Tim Draper with his bullish price prediction right here. He wrote $250,000 by the end of 2022, just 5x from here. Looking a lot more likely than when I made the initial prediction 3 years ago. Hashtag Bitcoin. That's right. He predicted a $250,000 Bitcoin price 3 years ago when it seemed impossible to many. And now that Bitcoin is trading above $50,000 and it's only February of this year, which is the year after the halving when the market goes parabolic, it's seeming very probable, right? So shout out to Tim Draper for being so bullish for so long in crypto and sticking with his guns. Now, next, I want to share with you a price prediction from Max Kaiser, because Tim Draper says $250,000 by the end of 2022, which is still a whole nother like almost 2 years from now. Whereas Max Kaiser, he just upped his short-term Bitcoin price prediction. Let's check this out. He wrote, I'm raising my short-term Bitcoin price target from $65,000 to $77,000 based on growing supply shock issues as coins are removed from exchanges. And regarding his 2021 target, he says, my 2021 target of $220,000 remains. So there you have it. How many of you feel Bitcoin is likely to hit $220,000 by the end of this year? Let me know in the comments right down below. And what do you think about his short-term price target being up from 65K to now 77,000? All I know is this: Max Kaiser has been the most accurate with his Bitcoin price predictions. Kudos to Max, and shout out to Max and Stacy of the Kaiser Report. Now, breaking news: BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world, they control over $7 trillion in assets under management, confirms they are starting to get into Bitcoin. As Cameron Winklevoss points out, BlackRock's Rick Rieder on Bitcoin, we've started to dabble in it. Rick Rieder, the chief investment officer of global fixed income at BlackRock, joined Squawk Box on Wednesday to discuss his thoughts on Bitcoin. So with $7 trillion in assets under management, you do the math. If they invested, meaning dabbled, with just 1% of their balance sheet into the king of all crypto, what do you think that would do for the crypto market and the Bitcoin price? It would go astronomical, right? And that's just 1%. What if they actually dabbled and invested 10% of their assets under management into Bitcoin? So could you see how bullish this is for the Bitcoin market? And before I break down our next story of the day, Motley Fool adding Bitcoin to its 10x portfolio and has a $500,000 price target for the king of all crypto. But before I break this down, first I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 700 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my daily letter, which could be found at letter.cryptonewsalerts.net. This goes out every single day to over 30,000 subscribers. I also have a blog which is updated daily, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button right below this video to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. You can also find me on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes. You can also follow me on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is Crypto News Yes. And for those of you active on Facebook, I do have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy with over 18,000 cryptopreneurs from all over the world. To become a part of it, click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, as I am, I do have a private crypto Telegram chat. To join it, click this link, request to join, and I'll be sure to plug you in. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day, shall we? Financial and investment advisory giant, the Motley Fool, has announced it will invest $5 million into Bitcoin with the expectation that it will rise to $500,000. That's right, a $500,000 Bitcoin price, baby. Let's go. Announced earlier today via a blog and Twitter post, the firm stated it won't be buying overpriced ETFs, but it will be buying Bitcoin directly. Currently ranked 5th globally in the investing category, according to SimilarWeb, and with 87 million website visits per month. That's right, 87 million website visits per month. The Motley Fool outlined 3 core reasons behind the purchase. Bitcoin is a better store of value than gold. It's an effective hedge against inflation, and it has the potential to become a transactional asset. Let's check out their tweets right here on Crypto Twitter. We've got big news. We're buying $5 million in Bitcoin on our own balance sheet. That's right, $5 million. And then they break down, here's why. Number 1, we believe it will store value more effectively than gold over the long term. That's a fact. Number 2, we believe it may become a medium for transactions as/if pricing stabilizes in the decade ahead. That's right. And number 3, we believe it can act as a productive hedge against inflation. That's a fact. Great reasons to be buying and accumulating the king of all crypto. And they also tweeted, we generally recommend investors aim to own at least 30 stocks and hold them for a minimum of 5 years. And we think Bitcoin can play a role with a diversified portfolio built with a focus on the long term. Since we're focused on the long-term opportunity, we don't worry much about the volatility in the short term. We plan to hold this Bitcoin investment for many years, and we'll wait for all of our members in our new 10x service to be able to buy before we do. So there you have it. Very bullish news from the Motley Fool. That's right, the firm will be invested in Bitcoin through its 10x real money portfolio as one of 40 assets that predicts it will provide a 1,000% return over the next 15 years, which is virtually 10x. The firm has recommended the digital asset as a core holding to all its 10x members and has provided time for them to purchase Bitcoin before the Motley Fool initiates its own purchase. They're giving their clients a chance to front run themselves, which I think is pretty cool that we all front run all of them, right? Including Tesla and even Michael Saylor. Now, it added that in the coming weeks, the company will also be separately buying $5 million in Bitcoin on our own balance sheet. And due to the long-term commitment, the announcement explains that volatility is of little concern. As I pointed out, they're holding for the long term, so they're not concerned over short-term volatility. However, should the company's prediction prove true, it will see Bitcoin passing $500,000 within the next 15 years. The Motley Fool says it has a solid track record with its investments. Now, I predict a $500,000 Bitcoin price easy peasy by 2024. My year-end prediction, I'm sticking with what Max Kaiser says, which is $220,000. Then I feel 2024, the time of the next halving, things are going to get parabolic once again. And I feel by 2025, the year preceding the halving, when things get the most parabolic, I predict a $1 million Bitcoin price. Now, the Motley Fool has so far named 10 of the 40 investment picks for its 10x portfolio, with others being cloud computing company, APN Corporation, Swiss biotech firm, CRISPR Therapeutics, cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike, e-commerce platform Etsy, genetic testing platform Fulgent, insurer Lemon Date, social media platform Pinterest, mobile gaming platform Skills, and video communication firm Zoom. It is worth noting that many of these stocks have already been recommended in the firm's other, more basic investment services. The advisory firm has now been aware of cryptocurrencies for years now, with the 2017 analysis suggesting that Bitcoin's biggest competitor was not Ethereum, but Litecoin. Interesting, right? Now, it's important to point out that the headline has been updated. The $5 million investment will be added to the company's balance sheet rather than its 10x portfolio. The dollar amount allocated to the portfolio has not been disclosed, but Motley Fool said it will be a core holding. So there you have it. Now for a quick recap of what I covered with you right here in today's show. Insane Bitcoin price consolidation means $48,000 is the new Bitcoin support level. As Yan and Jan points out, the amount of consolidation Bitcoin has seen since January is unreal. It really allowed fundamentals to catch up and indicators to reset. Looks like $48,000 is the new $35,000 now. That's right. Also in today's show, I shared that Ethereum hit a new all-time high, almost touching $2,000. Also in today's episode, I shared that Tim Draper tweeted $250,000 by the end of 2022, just 5x from here, looking a lot more likely than when I made the initial prediction 3 years ago. And I also shared the latest from Max Kaiser, upping his initial $65,000 short-term target to now $77,000 based on growing supply, shock issues as coins are removed from the exchanges, and that his 2021 target of $220,000 per Bitcoin remains the same. I also shared breaking news. BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world who controls over $7 trillion in assets under management, confirms that they are starting to get into Bitcoin. And if they allocated just 1% into their balance sheet, you already know, fam, rocket ship to the moon. Also in today's show, I shared that Motley Fool is adding Bitcoin to its balance sheet and has a $500,000 Bitcoin price target. So where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go from here? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right. And turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick, before I go, I want to give a special shout out to our sponsor, BlockFi, the leading provider of financial products and services for crypto investors. Here's where you can put your crypto to work and get up to a $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $25 or more. All you need to do is click the link below. It'll take you here. Then click this yellow button that says sign up, and it's going to show you that the referral code is already pre-populated for you to take advantage of this bonus. Now check this out. Have you ever wondered, how do I get a crypto-backed loan? How do I access fiat without selling my precious Bitcoin? Look no further than BlockFi. Crypto-backed loans allow you to access liquidity without selling your Bitcoin or your crypto. By using your crypto as collateral, you can unlock up to 50% of the value of such assets in US dollars, and you can have an interest rate as low as 4.5%. They also pay out 6% on Bitcoin, where you can have your sats work for you, and 9.3% on USDT. So what are you waiting for? Take advantage of this today. Click the link right down below and get up to a $250 crypto crypto bonus, and let's start stacking those sats. And I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.